Hello, how's it going, everybody? It is me, Rogue Ruler, your favorite Green King himself. Well, at least I'm the voice of the mean Green King. Anyways, I want to first and foremost just thank everyone for their support and their patience with waiting for me to get this going. Obviously, it's taken quite a while to actually get the ball going, so to speak. So I just want to take a moment to thank everyone that's been able to help out with this, the Sega Mighty with the Sega Bros. Um, Honestly, I don't have a list in front of me, so I don't really. You know who you are because you've been doing nothing but providing me with feedback, support, ideas, general inspiration, for lack of better words. So I just want to thank everyone who's been patient enough to wait up until I finally got things rolling here. Now, this is just more or less is just going to be I'm not going to say it's a short video, but it's just going to be running down the basics of what to expect in the channel, as well as just to let you know that if you have any thoughts, ideas, or anything that you would like to see, basically just let me know and I'll be more than happy to do my part to try to get things rolling. Now, obviously, as you can see, we have Sonic World, a wonderful fan-made game that we'd be more than willing to play, whether it be with these characters or anyone else that you would like to see. Same goes for any level recommendations you have that you're either familiar with the game and have a particular level you like to see, or if you have any in mind that you would like us to search up, I'd be more than happy to add those as well. Now, we do have other Sonic fan games, like I believe it was honestly, I don't even remember the name of the game. I think it was Sonic Smackdown. I've got that available as well if anyone would like to see that played. And as far as other Sonic fan games that you have in mind that you would like to see on the channel, then by all means, throw them my way. I'd be more than happy to research them, see if I can get them running, and just generally provide you with whatever you'd like to see. And that same goes for if you hear a bunch of madness in the background. I'm sorry, my cat is having a field day with his toy. The cat's name is Milo, by the way, if anyone was wanting to know. But yeah, if you have any ideas as far as fan games go that you would like to see on the channel, then by all means just let me know and we'll be more than happy to look it up. Now, the channel is going to consist predominantly of myself and my girlfriend, Foxy Rebel, or Red Foxy Rebel, whichever you want to go by for her. I'm just going by Discord names, so just bear with me on that. I'm sorry if it's a bit confusing. But the channel's focus is going to be on Scourge and Fiona, but that doesn't mean that this channel is limited to just them. Ooh, Super Scourge, cool. The channel's not just about them, even though that's the main focus. Now, there's plenty of games that we would like to play that you wouldn't really see Scourge and Fiona playing, I guess you could say. But that's why we have 3 other couples that we'll be having on the channel as well, which all characters, by the way, portrayed are our interpretations. So if you have a headcanon or a ship or whatever that you think would be best suited, then just keep in mind that this does not reflect off of that, so you can keep your personal headcanons, your personal ships. I mean, practically everyone in the Sonic world is shipped with each other in some way, shape, or form, so please just let's not even discuss that, basically. But outside of Scourge and Fiona, we'll be having Sonic and Amy, Shadow and Rouge, and last but not least, Silver and Blaze. Now, just for the more out of character moments like what I'm basically doing now, there's a good chance that we may just use, I don't know, Silver and Blaze for that. I don't really know. We'll talk about it later, but for right now, that's mainly the gist of it. It'll just be those. Was that a Hyper Scourge? No, well, whatever. It'd be nice if there was like a Hyper Scourge skin for this. Anyways, yes, we don't really have OCs that we would want to use, so we'll just be using Silver and Blaze in place of OCs. So if anyone would like to, or rather, if you see that we're just talking normal or whatever, then expect that to be a Silver Blaze moment. But speaking of those four couples, if there's any particular games or any particular pairings that you would like to see, then by all means, let us know what you would like to see and what you would like to see them play. But I do have some more things that I'd like to talk about with you as well, and there's 3 more games that's just little snippets of what's to expect as well after this one. For now, I'll just let it go for the moment, and then whenever the next one comes up, then I'll talk with you more, and we'll go over that later. For now, just enjoy the rest of Crazy Gadget, and we'll be back shortly. So yeah, as you can see, we don't just have fan games, obviously. We also have the older console games, such as on screen now, Shadow the Hedgehog. This specifically is the GameCube version. Now we do have the ability to pull back other games, such as Sonic Heroes, Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity as well, if you'd like to see that. So just please, by all means, let me know if you would like to see any of those content, whether it just be casual play or maybe story mode, and oh god, I suck at this game. But whether it be story mode or just playing around with friends or something along those lines, let me know and we'll be more than happy to get something going. I just want a general basis of what you would like to see, because obviously this is my first time doing all this, and I want to provide some semblance of entertainment for everyone, as well as having fun, because having fun is what really matters in all of this. Now obviously it's also about getting the content out there, for lack of better words, but it's really just about having fun in the process, because I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have fun doing it. And while I didn't understand how stressful it would be to actually get on with the editing portion of everything, I have learned a lot. It has been a lot of fun just by playing with this one video. Now by no means am I an expert at any of these games, and I wouldn't know the first speedrun tactic if you was to show me one, but I would be more than happy to play around with these, as well as some of the Steam games like Adventure DX, Adventure 2. I believe I also have Mania, Lost World, Forces. I've got a decent pool of regular canon games at my disposal that I'd be more than happy to put in for you so that you can enjoy it as well. Or if you've never seen them, then by all means, I'd be more than happy to show you basically what I know about it, or what little I do know. The Shadows game in particular is really interesting because, aside from the kind of slippery control scheme he has, the story mode is unique in that it has 326 different stories to it. Now obviously they're not the most cohesive, but each one, it's listed from all evil choices, which would be story 001, all the way down to the all good choices, or all hero choices, which would be 326. I mean, personally, my headcanon is just that he's having a mental battle with Black Doom this whole time, so the whole game technically doesn't happen except for, like, I think one of the stories, but that's something to worry about for later. Or if you'd like to discuss it, then by all means drop a comment, and I'd be more than happy to maybe have a Q&A at some point. I don't know. I mean, I love Sonic stories and lore as it is, so I mean, I'd be more than happy just to talk about that too, if anyone wanted to talk about that. Now, as far as this game in particular goes, it's a hit or miss with a lot of people, much like Sonic 06, which personally I love that game, but it's been the butt of people's jokes in the community for a long time. But still, I just like playing it. So in the end, it's really just about having fun and just seeing the good in it, even if people say there is none. It's something that I've always done with the game, at least. But to not get too carried away, because I am a bit nervous since I've never done this. Well, I mean, I've lent my voice before to a couple of friends with their channel, but as far as my own, definitely never done it before, so you could probably tell that I'm a bit on the nervous, anxious side of things. I'm trying not to let it get to me, but I mean, if you could tell by now, if you couldn't tell by now, I'm rambling quite a bit. Hopefully it gets easier in time, but at the moment I want to make sure that I don't waste everyone's time, because it has been a long time coming for this to finally get going. And now that all the pieces are lining up, my main concern is just making sure that, you know, people are getting what they signed on for. I want to provide entertainment and have fun along the way. So just to not make the rambling too long, the general basis is that I'd be more than happy to do some Let's Plays of the story modes, or if you have any requests on like just regular casual play for the Riders games, then let me know and I'd be more than happy to pop those on as well and just play those. But for now, I'll let this level finish up and then I'll get back with you with the next one. There's only 2 games to briefly talk about as well, and the type of genres they are, so just enjoy the rest of, I believe this was, I don't even remember the name of this level. That's something carnival, egg carnival, I don't know. All I know is that Eggman's running a circus, which the man is a circus by himself, so take it with a grain of salt, but enjoy the rest of the level and I'll get back with you in a moment. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, by the game that's on right now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, I do have a bit of a love for this classic Japanese card game. It started off as, you know, watching the anime on 4Kids and all of its silly little censored things such as their finger guns and whatnot, but I mean, in time I've learned more about the game. I've even collected like 1,000 cards in real life sitting right next to me on my desk as it is, but my cousin had actually bought this game on Steam and was wanting me to play with him, so I figured why not see about not focusing, but having it featured in the video as well. If anyone wants to see like a story mode progression, like what you see now is Joey versus Bones in the story mode for Classic, so it predominantly just follows a bunch of the duels where the main character actually wins, so unfortunately you don't get to see some of the duels like, I can't even think of one of the duels off the top of my head. Oh, like, Battle City and, whenever Yugi has to duel against Joey, mind-controlled Joey, that duel unfortunately is not in the game. And there's a few others as well that some people say that they really liked, but I can understand where they have to cut corners some places and not feature some duels, but regardless, there's plenty of story-related duels that you can go through, since it goes through all of the main big ones for every series, I believe. Regular Yu-Gi-Oh!, then GX, which I was saving to see if anyone wanted to see a Let's Play on that one. I mean, God, I love GX. It's my favorite one, honestly. I mean, who can not love the Chaz? But I'm getting distracted, and it looks like Joey's going to be wiping the floor with Bones pretty soon with the setup anyways, so the long and short of it is that they have regular Yu-Gi-Oh!, GX, 5Ds, I believe next is Zexal, Arc V, and then Brains, but they have more than enough story potential to have playing around, so if anyone wanted to see a Let's Play on this, or any other anime games that you can think of that you can pass my way and I could look into, then by all means let me know. I'll be more than happy to see about booting the game up, having a bit of fun dueling, whether it be story mode or just in general, seeing what kind of decks I can come up with. And if anyone wanted to duel me, then by all means, drop a comment, let me know. I'll be more than happy to search you up and give you a run. I'm obviously no Yugi or Kaiba or anything like that, but I mean, I like to think that I'm halfway decent with the game at least. But anyways, this is going to wrap up, and there's only one game that's really left to talk about at the moment, or more specifically the genre that comes with it. Let's go ahead and finish Bones off here so that we can go ahead and get into that. At least I think we're going to finish him off on this turn. Oh yeah, he's done. He's done. Bones was always easy though. But yeah, last game that I want to talk about briefly is Among Us. Now there are plenty of people who are even still playing this game like crazy, so I figured why not just have it in the game, or have it in the video too. I have a lot of friends like I mentioned earlier, E-Blast and a few others that, well, Mighty Sega Bros is E-Blast, but that's beside the point. The point is that I have friends playing this, and I'd love to see about playing some games like this, Stick Fight, Uno, just some semi-casual games with them, just for the sake of hanging out with my friends and just posting it in character, of course, and just overall just having a good time and doing what I can to... I don't want to say I'm trying to copy anyone, because I'm not. I'm just trying to have fun. But I just want to post something that has... Wait, was there orange in my wallet? Like, is green married to orange? I've never noticed that in the wallet. Great, now I'm going to be distracted with that next time that I play this game, but I'm already getting distracted now. That or I'm nervous rambling. I'll let you decide. Heck, let's make it even fun. Drop a comment if you think that I'm rambling nervously. But just to not get too sidetracked, yes, I plan on trying to be more active now that I've finally got everything lined up to where I can record and I can edit, post content and all that good stuff. The main things that I just need now is just to get a few assets like the Fiona and Scourge avatars that you see on screen at the bottom left and right corners. Those were made by Mighty Sega Bros, whatever his name is at this point, because I keep forgetting. But Mighty, he made those for me, which I can't thank enough. He made those images. He made the backdrop that you see behind the game. He's done a great deal. If anything, he's been one of the most supportive people when it comes to... What does this guy want? Anyways, he's been one of the most supportive people when it comes to this entire setup, I guess you could say. So I just want to take a moment to thank him personally. Dude, you are amazing. Thank you so much for the support and the inspiration. I also want to thank a couple people like... I know that there is Belle the Tinkerer. She's been phenomenal with the motivational support here and there. And there's also Emily Maddow. There are just... I can't even begin to list off all the people that's been so kind, understanding, and just overall supportive with this. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this, and if you do get to this point, then kudos to you, because I'm not good at... Well, I can't say I'm not good at talking, because I've been going for almost 20 minutes now, but I'm just still amazed that we were able to finally get this going after literal months, almost an entire year of building this up. It's just good to finally get this going, and honestly I'm feeling a bit better about even talking, because I guess I'm just getting used to talking to myself, even though everyone else is going to be hearing me. So yeah, this is gonna feel really cringe to listen to myself edit this, isn't it? Am I gonna cut that out? You know what? No, I'm just gonna leave that in. That's gonna be I'm just gonna leave that in, why not? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like and share it. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you would like to see more content. There are not going to be as many out of character moments like this after going forward, but regardless, thank you all so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you later. Thank you.